got down to 19 degrees last night. I think it's a whopping 21 right now. I'm really hoping the truck starts without any issues. Who says we're not winter camping? Okay, we're gonna let that warm up for a while. Yeah.
Good morning, friends. We have such an exciting episode for you. It's gonna be a little chilly, so make sure you grab a blanket and bundle up with us. We are doing something really awesome tonight. Thank you. Stinky out here. So glad you guys don't have smell-o-vision. Believe it or not, the last time we filled up DEF was in Pennsylvania. We're all the way in Colorado. Oh, but we're braking harder. That was really unnecessary. Like, they almost caused an accident slamming on the brakes. So we just went 2,037 miles before having to fill up. And out of those 2,000 miles, 1,700 of it was towing miles. I went inside the convenience store and they were selling the Peak Platinum DEF in the boxes, 2.5 gallons for $30.
You're locked in there because I had to slam on the brakes. Coming from people that used to work on the ambulance, people are gonna panic as soon as they see lights on the side of the road. Everyone starts slamming on their brakes. You're towing something really large and heavy. Start braking a little bit sooner and give yourself that extra leeway.
Our route today is I-25 north from Denver, and then we are connecting with Interstate 80 in Wyoming. Research I did was saying that it does reach an elevation of 7,000 feet. There are a decent amount of accidents and crashes on this highway because of the elevation and the truck traffic. Oh my gosh, we're at the top. I'm just kidding. It's not bad at all up here. Just crossed over the border. I didn't get the sign, but if you look at my GPS here, there's the line. So excited to show you where we're gonna be camping for the night. Yes. Ooh, it's windy Wyoming. I can't see. Oh my goodness.
When you're in Wyoming, you'll notice a lot of these fences are everywhere, all throughout these open regions. And the reason is this is a snow fence. And because there is so much wind here in Wyoming, these fences help to prevent the accumulation of snow over the roads. Wyoming is the windiest state in the United States, and it actually can sustain winds of 30 to 40 miles an hour on a regular basis. Even sometimes with wind gusts up to 60 to 80 miles an hour, you don't want to be caught driving in that, especially towing a fifth wheel or driving a tractor trailer truck. Whoo! It's cold.
Just making sure it's not a crazy leak. Such a small amount of water. All right. Enough playing back here.
You have mopped up?
Yeah, I wiped it up. It's just the same thing. It's just like barely any water, like at the bottom of that blue pipe. Like the highest point on Interstate 80, it's called Elk Mountain, and I think we're sitting above 7,000 feet elevation.
Your hair looks so good in the wind. You look like a movie star. Wow. That's scary.
Customer 76. Your shower is ready.
Okay, we gotta be able to put the slide out. Where do you want to go?
We'll go to your right. Lead the way. You're a nut.
Looks desolate. We are in the middle of nowhere. I had no idea there was gonna be this much snow everywhere. Oh my gosh. Or we could just pull in. I guess. Oh, it's windy. We are alone out here. I'm gonna put the steps up if we're gonna do that. He's in a hurry because he wants to get a fire going before dark. I don't blame him.
Just a little over an hour until sunset. It's cold, it's windy. I need to get a fire started. We're a little behind the 8 ball here, but that's good.
The ground is hard packed, so we don't have to really worry about the RV sinking into the ground. It's nice and frozen. Now he's just got to hurry and race against the clock here to get a fire started.
it is really cold right now. What I'm trying to do is get some small kindling to start a fire with. I only have this to work with, so we'll see how this actually goes.
Too bad in here.
We need something a little smaller for the tender. I'm gonna try some of these dry weeds out here, give this a go, see how well this works. There's nothing out here.
He's doing some survival stuff. It's really fun. I actually want to go see how he's doing trying to start a fire with magnesium and flint. So let's go see.
Gonna try to give it a go with just these small shavings here. Strip these little pieces down to almost nothing. Just enough to get the fire something to start eating away at. It's all about that base. Burning good now. We are losing daylight really fast.
It's hard for me to talk because my mouth is so cold. Are you trying to get warm? I wanted to show you guys something that you want to add to your checklist if you're going to be camping in cold weather like this. If you have windows that don't really latch that well, like these, they can accidentally open during travel. This has happened to this back window as well. Up here, let's open this up so that sun can warm it up in here. Yes, this one can sometimes do it as well. They all feel good.
Recently just got a hatchet and I'm glad we got one. Renee talked me into getting it. And if we didn't have this right now, let me tell you, that'd be a fish out of water for sure. Oh, this fire feels so nice right now. It is freezing outside. My knees are absolutely wet, so I'm trying to dry them off near the fire without catching my face on fire.
You want steak? Anytime you're doing baked potatoes in a fire, you want to double wrap them. It basically provides an extra layer of protection so your baked potatoes don't catch on fire. Am I making you nervous? Thinking I'm gonna stab my hand? Just look away at this part. Don't try this at home, kids.
There is absolutely nothing out here. As far as the eye can see, wow, we are completely alone.
Oh yeah, you can do this on the steak and the baked potato. It's so good. I gotta get these potatoes on right away because they're gonna take the longest to cook. All right.
Rocks like this can actually explode, but the main cause of that is exposure to moisture. Now, a lot of times that only happens when rocks are exposed to constant moisture, like riverbed rocks. So being out here, I'm not really overly concerned that these rocks are gonna explode on us. If you ever have wood that needs to dry out somewhat quickly, set it near the fire and let the heat work for you.
I got your potatoes double wrapped so they don't burn.
Oh, nice. Okay, great.
I'm gonna go toss these in the fire somewhere. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna put one of them. We'll just keep checking them. Make sure they don't catch on fire.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these rocks out just a little bit so that when these coals start to really develop, I can transition them out here, get it away from the hot fire, make a nice bed of coals, and then I can really let these puppies soak, you know what I'm saying? These potatoes like to cook slow and long. Ooh, these rocks feel nice and warm.
I mean, there's nobody for miles. Just a factory over there. Hey, help us. Whoa. So cool that we could take our home and live like this, you know? It's like you can live anywhere and you can be in all different conditions. Like there's snow on the ground and it's freezing out, but we get to still camp.
So I'm thinking once this burns down a little bit, we'll get that bed of coals and we'll shift it out into here, and then we'll make like a little separate community of coals, and then we can cook the potatoes right there.
We're gonna eat good. Now it's time to get creative and see how we're gonna create like a fire grill grate situation. But we need to build something on top of it. And this is where we have to think like engineers. Oh, man. Where is that? Got it. Found the other one. Let's get working here.
Man, it's so hard staying up on keeping this clean during our travels. I don't even try because it would be completely disgusting again by the end of the day. All right, these are the lithium batteries. It's really important to have these warmers on. There's a little push button right here on top. So whenever that blue's lit up, that means the warmers are on. They're encompassed in like this nice little warming case here. So those puppies should be roasting tonight, which is good. Wow, it's so beautiful out here. This is cool. This is what camping's all about. It's funny because there's nothing to see out here, but this is probably easily going to become one of my favorite overnight camping spot memories. It's the simple places that make up for the best memories, I'm telling you.
And then we'll be doing this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
We'll do that. Yep.
I love it.
So we'll
okay.
move that bed of coals over, and then we'll have like a nice little cooking grate here. I can even rotate this rock over so it has something
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
a little bit better to sit on.
Yeah. So it'll be, oh my God, that'd be perfect.
That rock feels great.
That'd be perfect, because I was worried about my system like not staying balanced.
guess that's where the term hot potato came from.
Give her a little spray.
What? Thank
Something to
you.
warm you up.
Thank you.
This is great.
This is so cool.
The sunset is making the sky look like all sorts of pink, purple, and blue over there. So far, so good.
Oh, listen.
Okay, I just chopped it.
Nice, baby. Listen to that sound.
Look how low this is flying over.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Wilson!
We're okay for now. Never mind. Come back.
Come back! Come back! Bring some firewood.
Now with tonight it getting really, really cold, and I'm talking below 20 degrees out, I don't know how the truck's gonna do in the morning with starting up. And to be honest, if it doesn't start in the morning, well, that's just another whole can of worms we're gonna have to face, and I'm not looking forward to that.
This is gonna sound strange, but I think boondocking in cold weather is easier than trying to boondock in warm weather. Because when it's hot out, you have to worry about how you're gonna run the AC. But when it's cold, the furnace will run off a 12-volt battery. And honestly, being hooked up at an RV park, that's actually more complicated than not being hooked up, because when you have a water line running out and a sewer line running out and it's freezing temperatures, well, now you have to worry about everything freezing. I'm feeling like we need a bigger fire pit, so we're gonna expand this fire pit and we are gonna burn, baby. Ooh, ow. That was a hole. Rocks? Anything? I mean, that's a small rock. That could work. I am not wearing the proper footwear. Oh. Holy cow, I'm tall and I just sunk down all the way to my knee. Kyle is never gonna let me go exploring on my own ever again. What is that? Okay, there's a hole, don't step in that. All right, I gotta put the phone down because I'm trying to carry rocks and I'm trying to film. And I love you guys, but you're making this really hard for me.
How'd you make out?
I got 2 rocks. I mean, I fell into a hole.
Oh,
I think it was
goodness.
some kind of animal hole. It went all the way up to my knee.
Some fresh coals over here.
You are Survivor Man.
How many times do you have to clack these together before people take you seriously and consider you a true survivor, man? I'll just keep going until someone tells me to stop.
We don't have any type of outdoor table, so here's what I did to improvise with that. I mean, it's dual purpose because it stores our Starlink. Now we can have a place to set everything. Perfect. I think eventually when we do dip into more boondocking like this, we'll get like a small, tiny table.
Yeah.
And the asparagus might be able to go next to the sink. I mean, they're double wrapped and they're
Yeah, me too.
maybe a little like...
All right, here's our setup here for tonight. Got the potatoes lying in a nice bath of coals. Ideally, the steak juices will just fall on them and make for that delightful taste. I'm just kidding. I like to think I'm a pro with cooking, but I'm really not. I'm really not. All right, I think it's time to throw these puppies on. Let's get these steaks on and cooking.
kind of off to the side a little bit, like right here.
Yeah.
Support.
Yeah. Excellent.
And then we'll... Ooh.
Nice little sizzle.
Ooh.
Bring it on. We are cooking good looking.
Well, these will be good if you just need to like sneak that under a little bit for the steaks.
Perfect.
I'm hungry. I feel like we're burning a lot of fuel out here. You're looking so good. No Blackstone needed. What do you think? We could start a separate channel where we cook stuff over a fire in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that sunset. Woo, this is nice. This is nice. But it's gonna be cold tonight. If we want to be able to...
5 o'clock right now?
Yeah.
What?
It's like...
Dark. All right, let's dig in. These are looking good. Get out here. Hot off the stove. Here's one. Here's the other one.
All right, thank you.
All right. potato cooked through nicely.
Did it?
Yeah.
Perfect. This fire's hot. It's like burning my legs right now.
Oh my gosh. That's really good.
This reminds me of the Grand Canyon trip.
Mm-hmm.
So much. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, there's something about a campfire steak is so good. There's something about it. Like if you would have cooked it inside, it would have been good, but this is great.
At the rate we're going, we might just stay out here all night. Don't tempt us.
Like how can you go inside?
Right.
I think you worked up an appetite.
That was so good. Hey, can I make you a deal tonight? How about I do dishes, okay?
You're such a hard worker.
Thank you. Here's a little hack. You're trying to conserve water inside the RV, wipe off your utensils so you don't have to use extra water to clean them before getting rid of your paper towel. Boom. Now these will be easier to clean. Let's see if I get this washed off. Do some dishes out here. That will do.
What are you doing? Take your shoes off?
Yeah, my feet are a little wet. Look at all the condensation.
Oh my gosh. Your feet are steamy.
I know. Oh, it feels so good though.
Burn your foot, because you know as nurses, when you can't feel your feet, you are so close to that fire. I can't even finish my educational statement.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Just give it some off.
Oh, almost took my foot out there. Nice.
It's time for dessert and some refills. Hello? It's like a haunted house in here. Hello? Dexter? Oh, hi! Are you having fun in here? Dun 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 dun! Costco cookies. Don't tell Kyle I put cookies in my pocket. He would tell me I'm weird.
Are you gonna take a nap in your travel cage?
He likes his travel carrier. He just pretends whenever he's on camera to not like it. Ta-da!
Oh, you're the best.
They just came out of the oven.
Wow,
yeah,
I can tell.
I know. Thank you.
Now it hits the spot.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I'm gonna warm my cookie up just a little.
Whew.
Woo. It's getting cold. All right, see how this turned out. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. Nice job, Carl.
Campfire cookies.
Oh.
Nice. Camping in the winter, in the snow, in freezing temperatures was a success. We got some full bellies. I think we're gonna head to bed soon. If you're liking content like this and you want to see more of it, we have hundreds of videos on our channel, so be sure to check them all out. And while you're there, subscribe so you can be up to date with new videos that come out. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Love y'all.